In life, they say that price and timing seldom go hand in hand, particularly for things like stocks and shares and for property. Other things that don't go hand in hand is JB and traffic. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to negate that issue and keep yourself in your own little bubble. I'm going to do my very best to spend the whole day out in central downtown Bangkok. We're going to try and go all the way across Bangkok and back again without me getting stressed with traffic. Let's see if we can do that. There's the new monorail, the Finsbury Market monorail. We'll probably get that back later, but we're not going into town that way. It's free at the moment, but there is another freeway into town. It might take quite a while, but I'll show you what we're going to get. We'll just walk through the market. Chase scene in a kung fu movie there. I'll tell you about it in a minute. The floating market. It's also the scene of probably one of the saddest days of my life, where we cremated my friend. Aside from that, it's a great place to visit at the weekend. Quan Riam floating market. Bollocks! I don't know if I just caught that. There's the flamingos there. They've got a few weird animals at this market as well. They've got flamingos, they've got loads of old boats. This Klong used to be literally full of these type of boats. People used to live on them as well. I've only been going about 20 minutes and we have to get off and change the boat. Don't know how many times we're going to have to do this, but we just got to a sluice gate that's shut, so let's change boats. Quick change of boats. So that dude literally just goes up to that sluice and back all day long. Low income housing, not a slum. Take note, those of you who make videos. Low cost housing. And there's the new Ram Kam Heng line just through there. Look, there's a big station. That should be open very soon. Paseo just back there. quiet boat, and now we've got to get into one of these, the old diesel splashers I call them. As you can see, this one's a bit of a different experience. We've got, goes a lot quicker, so we've got the splash barriers there, because this canal can smell pretty bad, pretty toxic water.
Being the first on the boat and sitting down, I noticed there was a life jacket and a crash helmet sitting there. I didn't think too much of it, and then this little guy appears, this little old guy appears and proceeds to put on the life jacket. I thought, fair enough, he can't swim, it's a dangerous job if you can't swim, falling into that horrible water. Anyway, he then proceeded to put on a crash helmet. That's right, a motorcycle helmet. And I thought to myself, Jesus, just how fast is this driver going to go? Anyway, I've learned not to question too many things after living in Bangkok pretty much half my life. Didn't think too much of it until about 10 minutes later, when it all became very clear as to why this guy was dressed like this. This is one of the extreme jobs of Bangkok. We have nutcases driving the boats really fast, choppy water, we have bad weather quite often, we have low bridges that you can knock your head on. You can fall off this boat at any time, and that water down there is not very nice. And this guy, he does this every day.
Okay, end of the stop. End of the stop is Patton Wan, and we got to get up and change here for Talat Bober. Get off the boat just there, and this whole area's Talat Bober wholesale clothing market's just down there. We walk down this clong, you'll see where we're going to get to. You'll be surprised, I think. Where, for those of you who've been to Pratunam before, you should check out this area, Talat Bober. It's full of clothing, wholesale items, stuff like that. Anyway, we're not going to go in there today. Look, Talat Bober, Sapansi. That can be for another video, but Talat Bober, that's a great little market, and I love the colour in this area as well, all the way along this clong. Look, there's the boys out to work, picking up rubbish from the boat. Anyway, we're going to go just about a kilometre up here, and you'll see where we are. might be the open air museum at the back of the station. Look, I know there's a library train there, but we'll have a look in there in a while. This was going to be a really long walk video. Now I think it's going to be a transport video, and I'm going to go and meet my mate Gary Butler, the roaming cook, and eat some food. Haven't seen him for a while. He's been in the UK, so that should be good. Join us. There's the old Eastern and Oriental Express check-in. It's moved offices, I'm presuming, to Bang Sue. Still a hive of activity though, because all the commuter trains still come through this station. Let's have a quick butcher's, and I'll be meeting my mate Gary here 10 minutes or so. Wow, so these are here today. I know a lot of these are kept in the Tombori railway sheds. I've done a video there before. Feel free to go back and look for that, but there's a few more here, look. And they've all been repainted. Not sure why. They're in British racing car green, but they are. And look, we've got the old to the new, look. We've got the old steam chuggers there. And look, really cool Japanese train there. Look at that, I've never been on one of those. That's really, really cool, that Japanese train. It's not the Bullet, but it's pretty cool. Right, that's all you're getting from the station, I think, today. If anybody's interested, I'll give you a guided tour sometime. I've done a video here before. The open air museum down there is not open. They've still got a lot of old trains back here. I won't bore you with all those. The shunters and the shovelers and the pickups and the diesels and the locomotives. I've just made all those words up. If you get through this side bit here, again, go back to a video from a couple of years ago. I did one here. My mate used to work just on that side of the road. He was one of those where you took tuk-tuks to, and then he would suggest different tours. In fact, just down this road, this is just to the right of the front of Hualamphong, just there, that alleyway just down there, some of my most favourite graffiti, there's a Biggie piece. Let me just check to see if it's still there. So you got alleyways like this with some really cool pieces of graffiti. And again, I won't bore you with that because I've done this. I've been down there a couple of times, and I'll link you back to an old video, but some of my favourite graffiti's just down there. Wow, I couldn't tell you how that works, but I just find it magnificent, all that steam stuff. Steam. And at the far corner, or right at the front of the far corner, is a staircase, an old wooden staircase. And I'm hoping it still opens up. It's all closed. You could come up here, look, maybe up there, and look. That's the balcony at the front of the station. We're not allowed through there at the minute, look. But yeah. That's the front, right, so let's see if we can get in the museum. Security's good in here. I just found another staircase that takes you above the front balcony entrance. And this looks over the front. Used to be someone's office, I guess, but oh. Right, let's go to the other side, see if we can get up there. That's where the museum was, if it ever opens again. There's a door there, and it goes up there to that balcony up there, look, and the museum's just there, if it ever opens again. Odeon. It's Gary Cook, the roaming butler at work.
พี่น้องประชาชนทุกท่านนะครับที่มาร่วมงานวันลอยกระทง
Daddy Carl.
ครับพี่เด้อโอเค thank you
Like a tuk-tuk graveyard here in Chinatown. Excuse me, do you know where I can get a tuk-tuk? Oh, that was a pretty decent day. Didn't do the long walk I thought we were going to, because basically I met Steve this morning about 5 to 6 a.m. and it was hot already. It's been raining all night, so it's been really humid and really hot. So we didn't do the long walk, but we still ended up doing 15-20 k's. So anyway, good day. I got all the way to town and back for 47 baht. That's like £1. That is absolutely incredible. First time I've taken a bus in 20 years. First time I've taken the electric boat. And it's all good. Really good day out. Met Gary Butler. Had a lovely bit of lunch, had a walkabout, a few markets, bit of Chinatown. And then came back, rather than getting the train all the way and then the pink line, thought we'd just get the bus. And you know what, the bus is just taking under an hour. So let me tell you why we've ended up coming back early. One of the reasons is I didn't drink enough water. I'm okay now. Two, I didn't put any socks on this morning, and I've got the biggest blisters you've ever seen on each of my big toes. And the next reason is I don't know what's happened to these boxer shorts I'm wearing, or if it's sabotaged by the missus, but they're so rough, the underneath my bollocks are going to be like a strawberry field. Red raw. All that bit in between your ball bag and your bumhole. Some people call it a crunk. Some people call it Disneyland. What do you call it? What do you call that bit in between your ball bag and your bumhole? Comments down below, please. Today was a successful day, for I did not get annoyed with traffic once. I didn't get stressed out because someone else was driving. There weren't any massive big crowds. And I managed to stay in my nice little bubble of niceness. And do you know what? For the first time, I'm gonna say, in years, it's about the first time in 5 years that I haven't had a spliff. Whoa, fucking hell. Until this time, I just got scared by a motorbike. It's been the longest I haven't had a spliff for. It's got to be at least 5 years. I've left it this late in the day and I feel good. So you're seeing me on a video for a change without doing that. All right, ta-da.
See you in the next one.